And we are back with the build suggestion part of the video, which is basically Falcon's favorite part. Falcon loves strategy, he loves to make crazy builds, so we are doing the build suggestion part of the video. Falcon, do you got sick and crazy and evil builds for us?
Bro, we try our best.
Yeah.
So, as usual, I always start by, creating builds around the new perks of the kill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too bad you cannot build anything around around the kill itself.
Yeah, so true.
Yeah, it is.
We can just hope for the release, bro.
Yeah.
Maybe they buff the power a bit.
Okay, so which perk is the first one that you're going to make a build for?
Okay. I say to start with the Twack.
Track. Let me go to the page. Let's see. It's level.
So many pages now. Oh,
Yeah, it's. To be honest, I wish that he just added a way for us just to type in the perk.
like a search bar.
Yeah, I would rather like that because I hate going with the A B C D E F G. I mean, come on, guys! I'm a grown man. I don't want to. I mean, we are grown people. We don't want to be like a little kid that's going.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
It's on the second row. Yeah, you got it.
I mean, I don't want to be like. Let's be honest. We are grown people. We don't want to go like A, B, C, D, and then we have to figure out which page it is.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. It's. Add a search bar. When Behavior did a tournament, they did a tournament with the new players, and they were all like, "Where is the search bar? We need a search bar. I can't find this perk. We need a search bar." Learn from your tournament Behavior. Come on, please give us a search bar. Make it easier for the new players. You know, it's not a lot. You know? That and... Okay. Okay, bro, we have track. So what are we going to add?
Okay, so basically, bro, since the main effect of Twack is the scream.
Yeah?
Yeah, so I think we can go for a screaming build.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, let's put Infectious Fright.
Oh, that's a perk that I like.
Yeah.
That is a perk that I like. I remember using that perk on Michael, and then you go for then you go for a terror radius build with Michael, and then every time you're down, everyone is screaming, and it is just so hilarious. You know?
Oh yeah.
It's just so funny. Okay.
Then we use a particular perk from the night, bro. We use X Face the Darkness.
Oh yeah, to be honest, when I made that video of the night, because I sent it to you guys, that was the first time that I played the night on the live server. I think I sent it to you, both of you. I think that you guys noticed that I forgot the name of this perk, Face the Darkness. I forgot the name because how obscure that it is. I'm ashamed of saying it, but it's one of those perks that you will forget. So okay, Face the Darkness. And now
for the last perk, I think the choice is up to you, but I have a couple of suggestions. The first one is Monitor and Abuse.
Monitor and Abuse. Oh yeah, because of the terror radius for Face the Darkness.
Yes.
Monitor and Abuse. So many pages. Oh here.
Okay, this is the build. So basically, this should work because remember that this killer can gain the undetectable status effect.
Correct.
Yeah. So basically, you can exploit the stealth ability of your drones.
Yeah,
And remember that Face the Darkness is tied to your terror radius.
that's true.
Yeah. So with this build, you can make, um, you can strengthen basically the tracking ability of the killer.
Oh,
Yeah. When also when you are not in chase, you have a smaller terror radius, so you get more value from Face the Darkness.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and you can also get value from Thwack
True.
because Thwack makes a survivor scream in 32 meters. It
Oh
is
yeah,
not, yeah, it is independent of your terror radius.
that is true.
Yeah,
And you can
yeah.
also, if I'm correct, and I have the feeling that that is a perk that you can replace monitor of abuse with. I got the feeling, because I know you get multiple perks for the same build,
Yeah.
and that is this one.
Okay, you got me,
Oh,
bro.
lethal pursuer. Huh.
Yeah, because
How,
they
how, how did you know it, bro?
because I see the aura and I'm like,
Yeah,
oh okay,
yeah,
yeah,
4 seconds, yeah.
yeah,
So,
because you got
another good choice would be Little Pursuer. Yeah.
yeah. There is another one that I also think that is really good, and that is the plurk, plurk, that that perk from the plague perk, the one that gives away your terror radius.
Dark Devotion.
Dark devotion, yeah.
Yeah, you could use it. Why not?
You can also use that for make face the darkness work.
Yes.
Yeah, it makes it so that you're still that you're still active and so. It's yeah, it just yeah, it is. What can I say, bro? It is a good one. You know, you have
It is.
yeah, you can replace one perk with one of the others, like face the darkness or dark devotion. I mean, or with lead pursuer, and you would still have the same. And if you do, for example, lead pursuer, then you can, for example, also use this add-on. Right?
Yeah. Of course, you can also use add-ons which which are good in combo with your build. Why not?
Yeah. So you can, for example, use.
Yeah, because bro, she has interesting add-ons.
Yeah.
To be honest, a lot of aura reading. Yeah, so why not?
Yeah, and that's the thing, you know. She doesn't. In terms of add-ons, she has plenty of creative add-ons, but if you go with a build like this, I would say use this add-on, and then, for example, let's see, where is it? This one. Increase lingering duration of the undetectable. Yeah. And then you will stay longer undetectable, so you will have you'll keep the effect of face the darkness, and you will have an 8-second aura revealed. Because Lethal Pursuer will stack with this, so 8 seconds on top of 4 seconds.
Yeah.
On top of 6 seconds.
Yes.
So you will be yeah. It's a good synergized build, bro.
Yeah.
Very good. The question is how consistent will it be? Because I'm gonna be honest with both of you. When I recorded those builds that are suggested in the videos for us, when I play the killer for the first time, I do those builds, and I can honestly tell you guys, certain builds were hell to record for. Yeah.
I know, bro. It depends on the survivors you get.
Yeah, I had
Yeah.
with the stout build on the night. I had that was built around this perk, and I can tell you guys, this perk was in like 6 out of 15 rounds. This perk was destroyed
Jeez.
as soon as it activated. It was destroyed, and for like 4 of those 15 rounds, I had toxic survivors. I was you're playing a killer with no perks, basically.
Right.
It was horrible. Oh my god. Oh man. I can't wait. I can't wait to go to the same torture again.
They'll make her better. I think they'll work on her. You know.
Yeah. It's just gonna be a lot of pain. That's all. It will be a lot of pain. I mean, by the time that I was done, they buffed the night. So I recorded all my videos for the bug night. It's quite surprising. Okay, so do you have another variation of this build, or is this all, bro?
We can go to the next, bro. So
Okay.
just clean up the
Oh
build.
wait. Oh wait. This is the next perk, eh? That you can.
Yes, of
Okay,
course.
I'm gonna put this one already in.
Yeah.
Let me clean the.
Yeah, and we are going to create a build for leverage.
Okay.
Okay, so remember that leverage is an anti-healing perk. So
Yeah.
why not create an entire anti-healing build?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So in this case, I would use Chlorophobia in combo with the leverage.
Phobia is here, luckily.
Yeah. Then you can put Sloppy Butcher.
Sloppy butcher.
Yeah. And the last one, for now we put Blood Echo.
Blood Echo. That should be
Huh.
here. I heard that.
Yeah. And the idea is, Blood Echo is good because it applies the exhaustion status effect.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember that with this skill, you are going to play with M1 basically.
That's true.
So just basic attacks. And having the ability to counter exhaustion perks like the Dard, for example, is important.
Yeah, very important.
Yeah, with this build, you will, you will make healing almost impossible.
Oh. That means that, but that also means for this build to work, you have to be on a small map, right?
Yeah, of course, but there are some variations if you want to to increase the effect.
Yeah.
Because Blood Echo is just for adding the a counter for exhaustion perks.
True, and that is something that is her biggest weakness. Yeah.
But if you want a stronger build, you can remove Blood Echo and put Distressing.
Distressing.
Yes.
Interesting. Huh. Oh, the heart. Yeah. No, you had it.
Second page,
Yeah.
second row.
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. This was a build that I used with Wesker.
Oh yeah.
This build, yeah. And it was extremely successful with him. With Wesker. Wesker is...
Yeah, bro, it is very annoying.
Yeah.
And because you get 50% reduction from Chlorophobia.
Yeah.
You get 25% from Sloppy. And, bro, I think that as soon as you get 4 tokens on leverage, which corresponds to 20%, you can you can slow down healing by 95%.
Wow.
Oh my god, that's so nice.
Yeah, it will be impossible to heal.
Yeah, and then if you send them to Midwits or you send them to another small map,
Yeah, yeah.
or you're just regenning can also be enough. As the the setting is if you use it on her, it's not as effective. But if you use this same build on a killer like Wesker, then it will be crazy.
Yeah.
Because Wesker has this huge terror radius. And the built-in mobility also. It's... I will put this build on Wesker and it is funny. And annoying at the same time. Because the only weakness that Wesker had is Dead Heart. And this will remove it. And then you can just remove Floppy Bootser and then you put the stressing on and then you put the add-on for Wesker that will cause the bleed effect. And you will just go crazy. I think that also can work on the nurse. Though, then yeah, only this doesn't work on the nurse anymore.
Yeah, in that case, Gift of Pain is better.
Yeah.
Yeah, just use Gift of Pain instead of Sloppy Butch.
Yeah. Because you can just... This is just a really versatile build. Because they will have to heal the survivor, you know? And then if there is a boon, even if there is a boon, the boon will be counted by chorophobia. Because chorophobia will make Circle of Healing useless. Because of the skill checks. It's quite ironic, you know? That they gave her this perk and it works actually better with the perks of other killers or on other killers in general. So yeah. Anything else, bro?
Yeah, I have another build with the leverage.
Yeah.
This, I think this is just a meme build, but could be fun.
But do I have to remove all three of the other
Yes,
builds?
just
Yeah,
just
okay.
leverage is okay. So now I'm going to do a tokens build.
Tokens build, okay.
Yeah. So if you like gaining tokens,
Yeah.
this build is for you. So with leverage, you put Dying Light.
Micro's Lantern.
Yeah. No way out.
No way out. Let's see. No way out. Here it is. Yeah?
The last perk is Grim Embrace.
Grim Embrace. Let's see. And I have to go back. Hex. Hex Pentimento. Here it is. There we go.
Okay. So with this build, every time you hook one survivor, you gain token.
Yeah. Correct.
Yeah. So basically, the more survivors you hook, the more powerful you become.
Oh.
Yeah. And this build is a general slowdown basically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you can slow down healing, you can slow down generator speed, you can also slow down the gate opening because you have no way out and they can't open gates for up to 1 minute.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. And with the Green Embrace, when you get 4 tokens, you block all the generators.
Ah.
Yeah, but that means that you will have to dedicate to the last survivor. Then.
Yeah, of course, bro. But
Yeah.
it's just a meme build. But it's
Yeah.
like seeing, tokens increasing. Numbers increasing on
Yeah.
your screen.
True.
This is the build for you.
Yeah. That's true. It is just. It's just what I'm trying to say is for people that want to try this build is once you have to dedicate to that last survivor, even if it is the most annoying survivor in the game. You have to dedicate to it. It's that's the one thing. It's a good build though, because you get rewarded. It, it it the thing is with this build is you cannot camp and you cannot tunnel. Well,
Of course, bro.
you could tunnel. That is if you want to get a token, of course, then you could. It's just it's more a build for the player that likes to chase. It's a literal chase build. How many hooks can you get? Which
Not
will be
too much.
difficult.
Yeah.
Which will be difficult.
Yeah.
Or this,
This is not a build for top MMR.
yeah, sadly. I would love to use this build for a game, but from what I've gotten when I was playing the night inserts, I'm like, no, thank you. I'm not a masochist. I'm not into masochism. It's come on. I know that I know that I have stuff that I like, but I don't like to be a masochist. That's not one of them. It's I had enough pain already that day. Mijn pride was ruined. My pride was ruined and my day was ruined also.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. So yeah. So
I think we can go to the next perk, bro.
okay. Oh,
So,
wait.
the last perk is Game of Foot.
Wait. I thought I just had it. Wait. Let's do this. And then we remove this, and this. Okay.
Okay. So, this last perk is about kicking.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to suggest a super kicking build.
Nice.
So, we use in combo with the Game of Foot, Brutal Strength.
I got my hands already on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fire Up.
Fire up. Oh. Freddo sticks perk.
Yeah. And for the last perk, we can put Hubris, for example.
Hubris. Let's see.
Yeah. So basically, with this build, you will kick stuff at the speed of light.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if they manage to stun you with the pallet, they will get exploded by hubris.
Yeah.
And the thing is, you will break the pallet very fast.
Oh yeah. I think we saw a build like this also on Michael, if I remember correctly. Tier 3 Michael.
Yeah.
That he goes with fire up and brutal strength. I remember something like this. That was really weird to see. He breaks through the pallets in seconds. So so you could use this build on Michael if you can. Yeah, that's what we said. You can use the Michael. On a killer like her, it would really help, on the skill merchant, if I'm correct.
Oh yeah.
Especially if you add, let's see, where is it? This one to this add-on. Though in the drone active zone, gain a 20% haste status effect and a 50% action speed bonus to breaking pallets and breaking walls.
Yeah. Yeah, this could be very interesting.
Yeah,
Especially if you put the drone near a safe pallet or a god pallet.
yeah. That would actually, that will mean that, for example, you run after a survivor, you put your 3 gen, you run after a survivor, you keep one generate, you will keep one drone with you. When you are going to the loop, you drop the drone. The drone will activate. You will get your stat increase. The survivor drop the pallet. You break the pallet extremely fast and you catch up. And then you deactivate. Then you recall the drone and you go further, basically.
Yeah.
And by the time that you are on the next loop, you better hope to the entity or whatever god or tentacle creature that you worship that you're out of cooldown. Basically. Because her cooldowns even have cooldowns. Yeah, they should call her the cooldown merchant.
Yes.
Yeah, or the cooldown.
Yeah. I just want one last thing, a little variation. If you don't like hubris,
Yeah.
you can use nowhere to hide.
True, nowhere to hide. It is like.
It's another decent option because you will kick also generators very fast.
Yep.
And you get value also from the aura reading of nowhere to hide.
True.
In that case.
That's true. And what you also can do is either replace nowhere to hide with Nemesis. You can also replace it with Nemesis so that you will always have an obsession so that you get a 5% movement speed. You know?
Yeah, why not?
I mean, if they drop the belt on you, then you will get a 5% movement speed, because this only works with obsession, Game of Food. That's the problem.
But remember, you can force an obsession change with this perk also.
True, but it will only calculate the amount of time that you spend on that survivor to chase it. So if you have a survivor that you chase longer than the other survivor, and you would hit the other survivor, they would not become the obsession till they exceed the time it took to take down the other survivor. It's a really weird mechanic, you know? Which is not really reliable, because for all you know, in one chase, one survivor will be down in like, let's say 10 seconds. Just to, and then it will be the obsession, you know? But and in the other case, you will go into the next chase with the survivor, and that survivor you won't hit at all, because of the amount of time that it took to loop you. And with the Nemesis, you will always have an obsession at least, and it can always.
You can do that.
Yeah, it's like it's just to keep the obsession in the game. You know, you will have an obsession. And if that one obsession died, then at least when they drop a pellet, you will have a new obsession. And if they heal someone also, you will have an obsession. It's like you will always have, you know, an obsession to chase, in that case. No matter what, it's just so that you can keep falling back on Game of Food, because Game of Food has no cooldown. If
True.
Yeah, it's just you just lose a bit of time, but you can gain the time back with the haste boost, basically. because that is why fire up is good. Like that is why fire up is good, because each generator completed, you gain a stack. That it gives you 4%, and the 4%, and because survivors will loop you more, because a lot of survivors are running windows of opportunity and such, and they loop you long or good, at least you are guaranteed to get that with the pellet stun. At least you are guaranteed to get that obsession, no matter what. Because keep in mind, on a killer like her, she doesn't have any
Pressure.
or any chase ability. Well, a nurse and such would not have any trouble with that. But with a nurse, it
Well-
could, yeah.
I was actually going to say, that I would be interested in trying that out on her because,
yeah.
I think it would be great for the people that just, you have to try to guess a 50-50 on
Yeah.
if somebody runs on the opposite side of a pallet, if they're going to go right or left or straight.
Yeah.
This way, if they knock the pallet down and you break it, you'll never expect a speed increase from her.
Correct. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. But it's just people would also not think that she would break a pallet. That's the funny thing.
That's right, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you will be
Yeah.
like, why is she breaking a pallet? And then they will teabag, and then all of a sudden the nurse get a speed boost.
Which then the question would be, if she gets that speed increase, would she then only be average speed at that point?
I think at that point, bro, what is the movement speed of the nurse?
I think 3.8 meters per second.
Oh, 3.8.
Isn't everyone else 5? Yeah.
Everyone else is like 4.6.
Okay, well, 5%, yeah, huh.
Yeah, and the other killers are like 4.4, and she
Okay.
is like,
Yeah, 3.8.
and that is in percents, that is like 88%. 88% movement speed. Because this is 110, and this is 115.
Hmm.
It's really difficult.
Yeah.
It just shows how scared they are for the nurse. Even after they nerfed her, she's still strong. It's just people. Just people are just so used to Omega Blink, they don't know how to play her anymore. It's like, no. That's what you get for playing her day 1 with Omega Blink. Or with fatigue cancellation. It's why I play always without perks. Add-ons, I mean. So, do you have anything else, bro?
I can suggest the last one, which is a variation of this build.
Okay.
So K.M.K is okay. So just clean up the other perks. And this build works in the end game basically.
Oh.
So put Remember Me.
Remember Me.
Yeah.
Now there's a perk that we always mention.
Like.
I like this perk on Legion. It's just so fun to play it on him. Legion works so well with it. Okay.
The next perk is Rancor.
Rancor, right next to it.
Yeah. And for the last perk you can put No Way Out.
No Way Out. Here we go.
Yeah. Okay, so basically, remember that with the game of foot, you can force an obsession change.
Yeah.
So that means you can easily gain remember mistakes.
That's true.
Yes. Also, you just play normally, so you can hook people and gain tokens of No Way Out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once you get to the end game, the fun begins.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because it will be almost impossible to open the gates.
That's true.
Yeah, and you can again force an obsession change in the end game. So you can Mori one survivor, for example.
Yeah.
Then you can activate again game foot and Mori another survivor.
Wow.
Oh my god. Yeah, and once that survivor is gone, the score will not be. They will. The
Exactly. They can't counter remember me, of course.
yeah.
And you also get the aced status effect thanks to Game of Foot, so you can catch the obsession earlier.
Yeah. And not only that, bro,
Because
but
bro, because by the time the obsession sees that she is exposed and you have Rancor, she will start pre-dropping every pallet.
yeah.
Yeah, but you have a Game of Foot, so you can deal with them.
Yeah. And once that happens, that survivor is dead. It's Mori. And
Yes.
they don't count in the game anymore, so the next survivor that you chase will automatically become the obsession.
Yes.
So you will start chasing that survivor, you down that survivor, you start Moriing that survivor, then you will go after the next one. Yeah, one will most likely escape, most likely. But on the other side, because of Remember Me, it would take so long to open it. It might also be that you catch up to them before they even open the gate. It's quite sneaky. And on one side you give them hope, and on the other side you're you didn't say the magic word.
Haha.
You know, and then you're like the Dilophosaurus that jumped Nedry. You go pounce and down. So yeah, this actually, bro, it's quite ingenious, man. A really nice.
Yeah.
It's
You know, bro. Yeah, this is end game terror.
yeah, this is actually a really fun. Yeah, this is fun. I mean, I can see what you're doing with this. It can be really fun. I could also see, yeah, of course there are variations, but this is just fun. It is like you're basically relying on this perk that give you a new obsession. So,
Yes.
so basically, obsession, down, Mori, next target, hands and repeat.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Chase, turn into obsession, break the pallet, Mori, repeat. It could be on a t-shirt of Brock Lesnar. Eat, sleep and repeat. Or break the streak in his case. Eat, sleep and break the streak. So yeah, I like this. This feels this could be fun. It's a meme build, but it can be fun, bro. Because for the most part, the survivors don't understand what your build is. One survivor will say, "Oh, I see her aura. So she must have Rancor." And then all of a sudden, other survivors say, "Oh, now I see the aura." So it's basically you are playing Russian roulette, bro, with this perk.
Yeah.
It's basically seeing, oh yeah, who is the person who gets shot first in the head? Who is the first one that eats the bullet? So yeah, okay, dit is interesting, bro. This is like the most unique build that you ever did. In
Thanks.
this one. And can. For me, I don't see a build like this often. Because normally you never do builds like this. So it is quite a surprise for me, you know? So, do you have any more builds?
Bro, I think we're done because you can do other builds, but they are more classic, I guess. Okay,
Yeah.
this killer is good for 3 generator strategies.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
but you already have builds for that. Just put, Call of Brine,
yeah.
Overstuff,
All the
Pain
boring
Reference,
stuff.
yeah. Yeah, meta stuff, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to do a totem protector, you know what to put. Devour Rope,
Thrill of the Hunt.
Exandite, Thrill of the Ant, maybe.
Pentimento.
Yeah, they are more classic builds. So
Yep. Yeah, Pentimento. Actually, Pentimento can be fun if you think about it. But then again, yeah, then you lose out of Shattered Hope. Also,
yeah,
that's the sad part. I mean, oh, in all the time that you and I played, you know, and we share our killing games. I think only from of us two, only I had once 5 tokens of Pentimento. I think, if I'm correct, a full 5 tokens of the Hex Pentimento, and that was really hard to get. And I was playing on Legion also.
Mm.
It's crazy. So I think we're gonna stop by here. After
Okay.
this, you guys will get to see the Mori, and
Ooh.
then we will, yeah, then it is over. So I want to say thank you to Kate for joining us.
Definitely. Yeah. Thanks for inviting me.
I like inviting you. You know that. It's just sad that you were sick the last time.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm happy that you're well again, and I hope that we will see you in future reviews. Especially when especially now. Also, thank you for taking to take the time, seeing that you were busy with the Capcom Cup. Also.
Right. Yes, that's this week. Yes,
Yeah.
finals are tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm
Yeah.
happy that you are able to have a moment of free time for this. So I want to thank you for that. And of course, Falcon is always here. He's like my co-host nowadays.
Yeah.
I mean,
oh yeah, and it was fun as usual.
yeah. It just gives us also reason also to talk about bad design choices or as such. It's just yeah. It was a chapter that we had really big conflicting feelings about. I mean, on one side it is supposed to be a cyberpunk killer, on the other side was a cyborg, and now it is a discount predator.
Hmm.
So yeah. Anyway, guys, I want to say thank you all for watching and for taking your time in watching this. And I want to say adios, sayonara, and arrivederci out from both Kate and Falcon. And we hope to see you all next time. So yeah, say bye, guys,
Bye.
Bye.
and stay safe out there.